start recording this so that we can go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first person we are going to hear from is Brittany Hayes. She is an Ambassador Diamond. She just recently promoted to Double Diamond 2.0, which is so incredible. We are just so excited to pour into you tonight and just personally teach you how to go diamond in your first 90 days. And you have until, if you've been in the business before January 1st, you have until March 31st, 2020. So I think that's like what? 50 something days to go diamond and earn a $15,000 bonus. So if you are one of those people that's pushing to earn that bonus, I want you to drop a 1 in the comments. I'm super excited about this. This bonus is massive. When I joined the business, guys, there was literally a $5,000 bonus, and now it's triple that, which is so crazy. And I am so freaking excited for you to hear from all of these leaders. So Brittany Hayes, if you are on here, let me search for you so I can unmute you. I am super excited. So go ahead and tell us who you are and all of your best tips.
Hey guys, thanks so much for having me, Cheyenne. So my name is Brittany Hayes. I'm an Ambassador Diamond. I just went Double Diamond on my 2.0. And I've been with the business for a little over 3 years. I got started after following my enroller, watching her change her life, and it's absolutely completely transformed my family's life. We've retired my husband, paid off over $120,000 of debt. We've been able to give back more in a month than we used to make in a month. We've been able to just truly live a life of freedom. And I truly believe that the best is yet to come. I think everything we've experienced up till now is a drop in the bucket compared to what's coming. I truly believe this is the year of more, and there's no greater time to be in the business than right now. And so I'm just so excited just to share my best tips with you guys about going diamond fast. When I first got started, the first time around building, from the ground up, it took me 7 months to go diamond, but then I went really quickly and I was triple by 1 year. But my second time around building my 2.0, I went diamond in 10 weeks. And so I'm really excited just to share like the biggest things that I learned and like why I was able to build so much more quickly that second time around. So number one, you have to make a decision right now and you have to believe. Anything that you hear from any of these incredible women tonight is going to be in vain if you don't believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe you can actually go diamond, then you're not going to go diamond. The people who go diamond, it's simply put because they made a decision and they believed they could. They were willing to be a sponge. They were willing to learn everything that came their way, put it into action and just go for it. But you have to believe. That's first and foremost. So you got to decide right now that you believe. I recommend starting writing your affirmations every single morning. Start praying over your business, praying over your full chart. Start working from a place of peace, knowing that it's done. You can't, 1 minute decide you're doing it and then the next minute be like, oh, but I don't know how I'm going to sign anybody, or I don't know where the people are going to come from. None of that matters. You've got to decide it's done. It's finished, it's happening. And I promise you, when you make that decision, everything around you will start gravitating towards the end result of a diamond and you getting that $15,000 bonus. Start writing things all across your house. I am diamond, I am diamond. I just earned a $15,000 bonus. Start writing that everywhere on your mirror. I have little I'd peel it off, but it's already ripping. But I have these like little sticky notes. Here we go. Little sticky notes like this. I just ripped it. Taped everywhere. I have one taped on my desk beside me. I have one taped by the light switch when you walk into my room. Literally everywhere. And they say I earn well over $100,000 a month. Because that's my goal right now, is to go black diamond. And so I need like that to be staring me in the face all over the place. And so whatever your goal is, which should be I am diamond, I just earned a $15,000 bonus, I earn well over, $5,000 a month, whatever it is that your goal is right now, put it everywhere. Let it stare you in the face and then get to work. You're going to hear a lot of different tips tonight from different people. And what I want you to know is that there's so many different ways to build your business. You can take the things that you want to take and go implement them right away. But I hope what you take away from me tonight is that you have to believe. You have to believe in yourself and you have to decide that it is going to work for you. If you have not listened to the book, Rhinoceros Success, download it tonight. It's $4 on iTunes, $4 on Audible for the audiobook. It is an hour and a half long. You can literally listen to it in one setting and decide after listening to it that you're going to be a rhino. You're not going to be a cow. You're going to be a rhino. If someone wants to put that in the chat, it's called Rhinoceros Success. Listen to that book. write your takeaways down. The biggest thing that I want to leave you with is that you've got to be looking for solutions. You will always find what you're looking for. So if you're looking for problems, you're going to find them. You're going to find every reason why you can't go diamond. You're going to find every reason why something's going to stop you. But if you're looking for solutions, you're going to find solutions, and everything around you will gravitate towards diamond, because that is what your heart is set on. That's what you have your sights set on. And so decide that it's happening for you. Decide that why not you? If it can happen for anyone else, why not you? And the last thing I just want to leave you guys with is God doesn't have favorites. So if you hold yourself back from going diamond, you hold yourself back. It's not because you can't do it. It's not because there's something wrong with you. It's not because of anything other than you didn't believe you could do it. The same God who blesses me, who blesses everyone else you're going to hear from tonight, is the same God who blesses you. But he's not going to take the step for you. You've got to believe. And when we take the step forward and we believe that it's done, and we believe that like his power running through us is enough, then everything's going to be fine. But you've got to accept that if we can do it, so can you. And take what you learned tonight, put it into action, implement it, and run after diamond like your hair's on fire, like your life depends on it. And I promise you, you will find yourself arriving at the finish line. They've made it more easier for you now than ever to go diamond. It's so much easier now than it was when all of us promoted the first time around. And I'm just so excited to see all of you go diamond. I know that if you walk away from this Zoom tonight and you take everything you learned and you're ready to go, you will be diamond, and that bonus will be yours.
I love those tips. I hope y'all are taking notes, guys, because your mind is literally going to be blown by the time you get off this Zoom tonight. But something I've always seen about Brittany is when she makes a decision and she shouts out that promotion, you bet your butt it's getting done. And I love that she shared those tips with y'all. So one of our girls couldn't get on because it's maxed out. So we're going to go to the next person and hopefully she can get on at the end. But Jacquie Deering, I'm going to unmute you here so that you can share your story and your best tips to go diamond.
Hey, okay, thank you so much for having me on, you guys. I'll keep this I'm just going to talk as much as I can in the next 7 minutes. Actually, I'm going to take my jacket off because I'm going to get hot. So my name is Jacquie. I'm a presidential with It Works, you guys. I've been in for 3 years, and I'm just going to back it up a little bit. 3 years ago, I was literally feeling how a lot of you guys probably are feeling right now if you're new. I, was overwhelmed. I had no idea what I was doing. My network was very small. My friends and family were not interested. Literally, my friends told me to not talk to them about this because they just were not interested. And so if you're in this saying, I really do want to go diamond, but I just don't have the network, I need you to hear me loud and clear right now. Just like what Brittany said, if you look for a problem, you will find a problem. If you look for a solution, I promise you will find it. There are 7 billion people in this world, and our company is so up and up that we're actually releasing new products and new markets faster than anybody else out there, which means that your success is at your fingertips. Now, next thing, we build this business on social media, meaning you don't need to rely on your friends and family. And so when you come into this business and you think to yourself, okay, I bet you Sheyenne is working this on Instagram. I know Brittany is. I know I am. I know that they don't have 60,000 friends and family. They're all buying hair, skin, nails. It means they have learned how to do something on social media every single day that brings them these results. Now, if you're sitting there and thinking, I don't know what to do, how do I build this business on social? Put a 1 in the comments if you're sitting, at this point. I don't know what to do on social media to build my business. Let me break it down for you simply. Number 1, we do the same things every single day. Do not overcomplicate this. Do not reinvent the wheel. I promise you that even though all of us build our businesses very differently on all of our YouTube channels, all of us on here, you're going to find training on how to do the things that we do every day in our different little twists of it. You're going to find one of us that relates to you, and you're going to use this stuff and you're going to run. We get paid to put people in the computer, customers and distributors. Meaning, while you're on social media, when I joined this, I was like, okay, my friends and family aren't interested. I know there's 7 billion people out there. What can I do on social media to attract customers and distributors? My first tip for you is going to be consistent. If you are not serious about your business, nobody else is going to be serious about your business. For the first month, I had to post every single day, have many, many conversations where people told me no. I had to reach out to people that told me that I was in a pyramid scheme. You guys, literally, everything that you're going through right now, I can promise you we all went through, but the reason why people aren't successful is because they let those emotions get in their way, or they get lazy, or they get complacent, and they don't see immediate results, so they do not continue on. This business requires consistency, and the work that you put in your first month, meaning the posting that you're doing, the reaching out, the messaging, the growing your network, the following up, the self-development, you know, your core 5. You're going to start doing these things and you're not going to see results right away. You have to allow yourself to plant seeds to harvest. The day that you plant the seed is not the day that the tree grows. You know, the last thing that you eat on the tree is the fruit. Like, allow yourself to come into this business. Okay, this is not a joke. This is a business. This is CEO money. This is making more money in a year, more than, you know, in a month than you've made in a year if you want to money. But you have to be willing to put that time in when it looks like it's not working, when you self-doubt yourself, when people around are saying, oh my gosh, your first paycheck was only $30 a month and you just worked all month for that. Yes, you have started a business. Okay, it's going to take time. So be consistent in everything that you do. Give yourself the next 90 days to find a daily list for yourself. And I know that we all have these on our YouTubes. We can give you these lists. Give this every day. Do this every day, regardless of what you feel, regardless of the results. We don't do business based on our feelings. We do business based on our why. Meaning, so when you joined, ask yourself, why are you here? Why are, like, literally pull it out of yourself. For me, it was realizing that, okay, if I don't make this work, I'm going to be working 60 hours a week. I'm still going to be in $60,000 worth of debt. Somebody else is going to raise my kid. And if I can just make $500 a month, I'm not going to have to pay for daycare and I'll be home. $500 a month doesn't mean, I'm not going to swear, anything to me. It means, like, it's not that tangible amount. 500 doesn't mean it. What means something is the reason, what it's going to do. So $500 keeps me at home with my phone. Find your why that is so strong that it makes you cheer up, and that is going to be why you do not give up. Your life is going to be hard regardless if you figure out how to do this business or not. You're going to have sick kids. You're going to have bad days. You're going to fight with your boyfriend. I promise you, if you work through these times based on your goal, not what you're feeling, you will find success. It is not going to happen overnight. Maybe it takes you 6 months to go diamond. What if it took you all year till next conference to go diamond? Didn't Denise Walsh take her year to go diamond, and now she's making like $1 bajillion a year? Like $100 grand a month, black diamond. Like, dude, I would do anything for a year to make $100 grand a month. Get super focused on what you want. Understand that people that are successful in this business are not tripping and falling on it. It takes very much intention, meaning that you have to be intentional with what you do. Do not just throw gel to the wall and look at what sticks. Get a plan out. You want to go diamond? You better have your chart out in front of you. If you don't know what a diamond chart is, you better go learn it. Like, you know what I mean? Don't wait for someone to give this to you. Pretend you have no upline. Get on YouTube. Watch it. Figure it out. Learn it. Look at the people on these Zooms. Write their names down. Go follow them. Find out why they're posting the way they are. Look at their stories. Success leaves clues. Dude, I copied my way to double diamond in 4 months. I copied my way. And that's probably going to piss some people off, but I'm just being honest. Like, I copied my way there. I looked at what everyone else was doing, and I said, if they can do it and get results, why not me? And I'm turning around to tell you, why not you? You absolutely deserve this. Do not look at our highlight reel and think, oh, like, you know, we're just these, like, no, dude, like, iceberg effect. There has been blood, sweat, tears that go into this, and you do not see it on Instagram stories. It's hard work. It's consistent work. You're going to doubt yourself. You're going to tell yourself that you're not worthy, but I'm telling you, you are. And all that's going to take for you to get there is to decide, for number one, take quitting off the table. And if quitting is off the table, that means that there's no room to not be successful. Do not dip your toe in the water. People are not going to take you seriously if you dip your toe in the water. Give yourself the grace to build a business where you're not making $1 million your first week. Like, you came here to for more. Like, don't be shocked when you have growth. Like, these are growing pains. This is good. Be consistent. Do not give up. Keep the outside crap outside. Don't look left. Don't look at Sheyenne. Don't look at me. Look at us for help, but don't compare. You know what I mean? Like, we could turn around and have our teams fall apart tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't know. But all I know is to get to where you want to go, you got to be hungry. You got to be humble. You got to be humble. You also got to work really, really hard, and you got to work when nobody's clapping for you. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, okay? Show that. Everything is hard. Choose your hard. Hard for me was going to a job 60 hours a week, living paycheck to paycheck, never seeing my kid, watching Mike go into a job that was like literally like people were dying left and right. You think that working on Instagram is hard because people are going to tell you that you're in it? Like, dude, push those people aside. Like, you got to be like stronger than your excuses. You truly do. And if your friends are being crappy, I'm telling you, get new friends. And that's like the real truth. I used to hate people said that, but get new friends. My side friends are not in this business, and they support me very much because I'm doing good for my life. If your friends are crappy, move on from them. You're going to find a million new friends here. Put your head down, get to work, decide right now. Once you've decided it's life or death, do this business like you want to brush, like you brush your teeth. You do it every day. Doesn't matter when. You're going to sacrifice. It's going to hurt. You're going to cry. It's going to be worth it. The people that you see at the top are not people that did not have problems. They are people that just push through it. You can go this way or you can go this way. And we don't really care which way you go. We want you to come this way with us. But if you go this way, like, we're not coming for you. We're going that way. So get in the boat, get in the car, let's go. Go to Diamonds. You can do this. And it's not going to feel like it's a walk in the park because you're choosing your heart, and you're choosing a heart that will be so rewarding. And I promise you, if you do not give up, you will be there. Thank you for my TED Talk.
No, I don't think you took a breath. That was so good, y'all. Okay, so I'm fired up, and it's the second person to speak, and I don't think I took a breath because I was like this close to the screen. But I want to remind y'all, so this is a diamond chart. This is in your eSuite and document library. Print it out. Then you're going to go to YouTube and you're going to watch trainings on how to go diamond after you get off of this, because you can never fill up your mind with too much information. Everybody say thank you to Jackie. That was so amazing. Okay, so I hate to be that person, but I'm going to need a bunch of you to jump off because we still have so many other people that are supposed to be speaking on this that can't hop on. You will watch the recording because I promise I will share it right after this on my YouTube channel. But like, everybody hop off and then try to get back on later. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we're going to go to the next person, and while she's speaking, I'm going to try to get the other people on. So if you're on here, please take a second to jump off and try to hop back on. Okay, Allie Antinocci, if you want to unmute. Wait, I need to unmute you. That's me. That's my fault. Okay, you're good.
Hey. I feel like I'm out of breath after listening to Jackie. I was like, yes, more. So amazing. Oh my gosh. I am so honored to be on here. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. And it took me about 6 tries to get on. So I keep seeing it go $4.99, $500, $4.99, $500. So hopefully our couple people will get on. My name is Allie Antinocci. I am an ambassador with the business. I've been in 6.5 years. And I signed for one of these bonuses, you guys. I watched a friend. I thought it was a scam. I was like a hater. I was like not cool. And finally I saw her saying she was going to earn a $10,000 bonus. And I was like, well, weird. My credit card balance is exactly $10,000. Isn't that interesting? I am going to go and sign up and do that, and I'm going to pay off my credit card. So it still took me a while. I was hesitant. I was a nonprofit fundraiser. I had a 2-year-old at home, all that. And I finally said, I just don't I don't get how this will work. I don't think it will. I'll do anything you told me to do for 3 months to earn that 10 grand. And when I don't get it and I quit, you can't be mad at me. Like, I just was so positive there's no way. And honestly, y'all, I started and kind of didn't want to post. My best friend was kind of not very nice about it. Honestly, didn't even tell my husband. I maxed out the credit card, just paid the $99. But I signed for that 10 grand. And I will tell you that I went 2 weeks into my business to an event, like a little small, like it works you, try it type event. And I caught the vision and I saw real people and I thought, well, they are no different than me. And I turned to my enroller and I said, mark my words, I will be on that stage next year. Watch me. And I got so darn excited because I knew nothing. I'm going to be really honest. I never did my training academy. It was pretty terrible back then, but now it's really awesome. But like, it took me like 1.5 years till I was like, oh, I should probably see what people are watching when I sign them. I didn't even do it. I just did things. I listened to the Show Me the Money call every single Monday night. Those people were making a buttload of money. So I did everything they did. That was literally all it was. And it was a conference call that I would listen to the recording of on my way to and from work because I traveled all the time. I worked constantly. I took my daughter to daycare at 6 a.m. It was miserable, but I had to make this work. And I just asked everyone. I never messaged a single person to become a loyal customer until after I went ambassador. Ever. You guys, I only asked people to become distributors. You guys, I'm going to post about products. I'm going to post about my personal use of products. Now I fill my store with products. I'm going to use host and post for products for sure. Now that's a totally new game. But I message people and I ask them to join me. And if they say, no, they don't want to, whatever, I'm like, cool. You know, we've got a line of amazing health and wellness products. Maybe the business isn't for you, but I'd love to help you get started on your health journey. Which products interest you? Every single person I talk to today is going to become a distributor. They're going to become a loyal customer, or they're going to host a post for me. That's their only option. And so the second someone's interested in becoming a distributor, I got them on the phone. Now we have voice memos. Let them hear your excitement, your confidence, your excitement, and the fact that you're a real person is going to come through. And that's the only way someone's going to join you and build a relationship with you is if you actually talk to them. You have to get off of the keyboard if you want to build relationships with people. I had this mindset of, I'm going to go make $1 million. You come in with me or not. If it was not their thing, I did not waste a moment of energy on them. And I was gone, on to the next one. I got no sleep. I stopped working out. I probably drank too much wine. I ate too much crackers and hummus, but damn it, I went diamond in 90 days and it was happening. And you guys, here's what I learned. During that time, and under average diamond paycheck. Then a couple months later, my double diamond paycheck was under average. And I realized I don't understand the comp plan. So then I figured out what CAB bonuses are. And I figured out the key to major money in this business is go diamond and then don't stop. Keep enrolling. So you guys, what a CAB bonus is, you know how we get fast start bonuses. You help someone join the business, they get a few customers, then you get that now up to $150 kickback, right? The next week. So once you're diamond, you have like a stamp on them. It's like you have been genetically coded to your new family. After you go diamond, everyone has your stamp on them. Then everyone they sign until they go diamond still has your stamp. It's like their genetics keep passing along. So let's say I sign Jackie. She goes buck wild. She signs 10 DTs her first month. I'm already diamond. Jackie's going to get all those fast starts. But every time one of them fast starts, I get 80, 80, 80, 80. So that first month she got 10 fast starts. I also made $800 in caps. So you guys, I never saw this, but I understood it and I knew the capacity. I was always under average. I could have quit, but I was like, no, there's money to be here. I mean, I studied it and studied it and studied it until I understood how I was going to make big money, you guys. So go diamond and keep signing. My 33rd distributor I signed. So what if I had quit at 32? My 33rd distributor I signed. She went presidential in 1 year. My 38th distributor I signed went ambassador in 13 months. I was a double diamond. You guys, from the time I went diamond, under average diamond, I think my first diamond paycheck was like $1,300. 11 months later, I was the number 7 earner in the entire company, and it was because of cabs. It was 100% because of cabs, because I knew that I had to keep signing. And the second I found that one person that was going to take off and do everything that I had done, that was going to financially change everything. And I can tell you that month I was number 7, about 75% of my check were those cab bonuses. So you want to make big money, you got to not stop. You got to have blinders on and know that you have the tools to do it. You have the roadmap, you have the chart, and you have the comp plan. Okay, that's the fuel. Just press on the gas. Stop letting anyone chirp in your ear that you're not good enough or you're not worth it. Decide it's happening. Stop worrying about the how and just go like your tail is on fire and you have nothing to lose, because you really don't.
So good. Yes, I wanted Allie to talk about CAB bonuses, guys, because you literally get the license to print money when you go diamond. Truly, that is literally what my team always told us. My uplines always told me that. You get $150 fast start now, and then you get 80, 80, 80, 80, 80 forever and ever and ever. And it's just abundant amounts of money flowing to you, sister. So you need to go diamond. Okay, next person we have is Lauren. You are unmuted.
Hey y'all, my name is Lauren Ravan and I'm like fangirling out. Is this not the best lineup ever? I just want to go diamond all over again after hearing all of their tips. You guys, I'm so excited to share tonight, and I hope that my story can encourage you. I joined the business 3 years ago. I'm a presidential diamond today, but when I joined the business, it's because I wanted an extra $200 a month. Now this is an important part. eSuite was under construction when I joined, okay? So there was no training academy. There was YouTube, but I had not yet discovered it. I didn't know what the steps to success was. I had seen the income chart and I saw that an executive can make $200. So my first 3 weeks in the business, I signed a lot of loyal customers, you guys. A lot of loyal customers. Didn't know what I was doing, didn't know where I was going. I was just showing up doing my best every single day. I still wasn't even sure that the diamond bonus was a real thing. So at my 3rd week mark, I'd made enough money to enroll my husband as my first distributor. My second distributor would still be on commission hold if she wasn't canceled today. Why this is significant is because at this point, I was 21 days into the business and I went diamond on my 39th day. So I want you to know that no matter where you're at, if you're already feeling the pressure of, holy moly, I have less than 60 days, girl, you got to work on your mindset. You have to believe that it can happen in as little as 7 days, if that's what needs to happen, and you have to continue working like it can happen. So this is what happened for me. I was showing up just doing my best every single day, you guys. I worked 80 hours a week. I was a baker. When you're a baker, you work with your hands. You do not sit at a desk with a phone. So I had to be really intentional with my time. I didn't look left and I didn't look right, really, because I didn't know anywhere else to look or even to compare myself to. Another significant part of this is that I didn't know that it wasn't normal to go diamond that fast. So I want you to take a minute and think about that. Who told you it was hard to go diamond? Who told you that you needed more than 50 days to go diamond? That's a limiting belief that you told you, that someone else's story told you. So no one was there to tell me that. And my ignorance on fire is what took me there. I didn't know it wasn't a common thing. So I signed my third distributor, and my enroller said, hey, you're charted for Ruby. And I had some volume that I could move around. And she said, I think you could actually earn this $10,000 diamond bonus. And I thought, well, is that like a real thing? Is that for real? Because that would radically change our life. And that night, when I told my husband about it, this is another thing that I think changed everything for us. You guys, I took a piece of paper and I wrote down everything that $10,000 was going to pay for. Everything, even down to not having to color my hair out of a box anymore. I know that that sounds silly, but that was a big deal to me back then, y'all. So I wrote it all down, and I had it on just a piece of paper. It wasn't a fancy dream board or anything like that, but I knew exactly what I was working for. You would think that being a red personality, that I'm highly motivated by money. Not motivated by money. I'm motivated by winning. So I had to attach it to something else. I had to know what I was working for. I had to know why it was worth staying up until 3 a.m. I had to know why it was okay to send a message even when I felt like I wanted to throw up, or doing a live video, even when I felt like I looked like I got ran over by a truck. And that's the other thing, you guys, I wrote down, you need to be willing to do all the things. All the things. Because here's the thing, you can't lead a team and expect them to do something that you weren't willing to do. God's not going to give you that. I'm sorry. You have to be willing to do all the things. So that means if you see other leaders doing live videos or doing a live video on their story and making posts every day telling their story, if you see people who have done what you want to do, but you're not willing to do what they did, then you don't want it bad enough. And that's okay, but own up to that. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, like, am I willing to do all the things? And then write it all out, you guys. What is your plan? What is your plan? Because if you don't have a target and you're just shooting arrows, I can guarantee you, you're not going to hit it. So write out a plan. How much volume do you need? When do you want it by? Do you have a chart filled? Now I'm going to talk out of both sides of my mouth, because even if your chart isn't filled and you're on the 9th hour, I want you to keep going. I want you to keep going, because you don't know what's going to happen in that 9th hour. You don't know who you're going to talk to and who they're going to talk to, because one person enrolled can radically change your business. So remove the limiting belief that it's hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's hard work, but it's not hard. Remove that limiting belief. Believe that you can. Be willing to do all of the things. Oh, last thing, I'm probably over my 7 minutes, but this is a big one. Grow your network, you guys. Grow your network, grow your network, grow your network, and grow it some more. This is my last analogy. If I'm fishing in a pond and Cheyenne's fishing in a pond, it's the same size, it's the same water, it's the same weather, it's the same climate, it's the same fish. We have the same rod and reel, we have the same bait. Her pond has 5,000 fish. Mine has 500. Who catches more? She beats me every time. She catches more every single time. Not because she's better. Not because she's more worthy. Not because God's, God doesn't have favorites. Brittany told us that. You guys, it's because her network was bigger. So grow your network, and grow it some more, and then go diamond. We can't wait to celebrate every single one of you.
That was so amazing. Oh my gosh, guys, that just shook me. Who told you that you can't go diamond in 2.2 seconds? Who told you that you need months to do it? Go do it this month. You have no idea what you can do if you just decide. That was so freaking amazing. I love that. I'm going to tell y'all one more time, get off the Zoom so that we can have our last 3 people on here. Please hop off. I will post the recording right after this. I also want to tell y'all that Cammie is having a live try it right now. So make sure to share with your potentials so that you can get them joined in the business and trying the products. It's super awesome. Okay. It keeps hitting 500 again. This is crazy, y'all. Look how many of y'all want to go diamond. Okay, we're going to hop on to Kortney Lavey. You are unmuted.
Hello, everybody. I am Kortney Lavey, and I am 29 years old, and I'm from Oklahoma. I joined this business in 2015 under Courtney Moore. Part of my story, I kind of just going to give you like a short tidbit, but I went diamond in my first 27 days, and I went double in my first 2 months, triple in my 3rd month, and presidential diamond in my 4th month. And by that time, I'd earned $100,000 in bonuses in those 4 months alone. And then my commission checks, like my 4th commission check, you guys, was $25,000. And I literally thought, didn't know what was happening. I literally thought I had won the lottery or something. It was just going to all go away or something, because it happened really quickly. But I love what Lauren had touched on is who told you couldn't go diamond that quickly? Because what I was doing, I had no idea wasn't normal. I literally joined this business under Courtney Moore. I'd watched her for over a year, you guys. I watched her post every single day. I actually was one that unfollowed her, and then she followed me again, and I followed her back. So people are watching you all the time. People are going to be coming in and out of your network all the time, but you have to stay consistent. I was a customer of Hair, Skin, and Nails for 5 months of some girl that I didn't even know, but I didn't join her team because she wasn't really big in the business. She didn't really post about the business. She only posted about certain products. So I joined with somebody that I had seen all of the time. Courtney posted 20 million times a day. She was so consistent. And so when I wanted to join, I was like, hey, and I'll never forget the post that made me reach out to her. And she was an 19-year-old girl. She had just went out to dinner with her family, and she picked up the tab. I was 24 years old, going to school at Oklahoma State. I was working full time, planning my wedding to Ryan, and I was thinking, man, wouldn't it be nice to take your family out to dinner and be able to pay for it? My parents were still paying for my car. They were paying for my car insurance. They were usually paying my rent and my cell phone bill. And I'm thinking, what the crap? This 19-year-old girl is able to do that. I need to pick up my game. Ryan's dad had just passed away, and I found myself wanting to be with him more often. So I was wanting to work less hours. So I joined the business right off the bat. I started with the product that I knew something about, which was the hair, skin, and nails. In the first month, I signed 22 loyal customers. So that just shows you guys have to be a product of the product. If you are not a product of the product, you're not going to sell anything, because people want to see that you are passionate about what you're selling. I don't use a ton of the weight loss stuff, but I do love the coffee because of the mental clarity and stuff that I get from it. And when I get on stories and stuff and I'm talking about it constantly, that's when people are coming in. That's when people are interested about it, because they want to see that you guys are using the products. So if you haven't got a product, or you're not consistently using the products, get to work on your products and your health, because that's where people want to see a difference. They want to see a difference in yourself, and not even just your income, but yourself personally, that you're taking pride in how you feel and, in your health and all that stuff. So make sure you guys are using the products consistently, and your team is too. One of my biggest things is talking about sacrifice. I was 24 years old. I was going to Oklahoma State full-time, planning a wedding, and working full-time. I had no idea how I was going to fit anything else into my schedule. But you guys, it's all about mindset, and it's all about priorities. I know Sheyenne is one that she has, you have to figure out what's important and what's not. I stopped going to the bars on Thursday and Friday nights. I stopped going out with friends. I stopped going to dinner. I literally worked till from 6:30 in the morning or so till 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And I went straight home and I would do like a power hour. They weren't called power hours back then, but I would do a power hour and then I would study for an hour. I would do a power hour and then I would study for an hour. And I'm very like red, but I'm also like to reward myself with stuff. So like if it's something I enjoyed doing, I'd have to talk to this many people or get this many people enrolled or like check stuff off my list before I would allow myself to do certain things, whether it was a bubble bath or like watching 30 minutes of Netflix or whatever it is that you like to do. Make sure you're putting in the work and then you're rewarding yourself later. And something else I always did was I did not ever let myself go to sleep until every conversation was finished. If you're doing a power hour at night and you're working and stuff and people are responding to you, stay up those extra couple of hours, even though it's going to be late and you're going to be tired, because you want to have those conversations when the conversations are hot. When they're like, that's when you want to have the conversation, because like if you're messaging them back in the morning and you just go to sleep, then you don't know what they're doing the next day. You don't know if they're going to be able to talk to you. So they're like a 20-minute conversation now is going to take 3 or 5 days. So you want to have the conversation when they're interested in the conversation and when they're engaging in the conversation, whether that's customers, whether that's distributors. You want to have the conversation when it's hot, and you're going to lose sleep. You're going to have to sacrifice things. You're going to have to stop going out. You're going to have to stop meeting up with friends all the time. If it's not something that is income producing and it's not getting you closer to your goals, then that's something you need to set aside right now and let it hold off until you get where you want to be. And I don't even know with this business you ever like fully get where you want to be, because once you reach those levels, you want something more. I know when I reached presidential, I'm like, oh, I could stay here forever. And then all of a sudden I was like, no, I want ambassador. So then I'm an ambassador at my 11-month mark, and now I'm almost double diamond on my 2.0. That should be happening this month. But you have to have your charts out. You have to have a game plan. You have to put it out there. I know on the months that I feel like nothing is happening, it's because I'm not putting in the work. Those months that my business is thriving, it's where I'm doing everything consistently. So usually you guys have to look in the mirror and see, okay, why am I not getting the results everybody else is getting? Why am I not enrolling like everybody else is enrolling? Why are they enrolling distributors and I'm not? You have to look in the mirror, and it's usually like the hardest thing to answer, but it's usually you. You're usually the problem. I know that if I'm not putting in the work and I'm not putting in the steps and I'm not pouring into my team and I'm not following up with customers and I'm not writing down all my potentials and I'm not charting, then I'm not doing anything for my business. Your chart is your roadmap. If you do not have a chart out, you're not ever going to get where you want to go, because literally you have to have your roadmap, and it's so crucial for you guys to have that in front of you. As soon as I went diamond, I'm like, I'm going double diamond. And as soon as I went double diamond, I'm like, oh, I'm going triple diamond. As soon as I went, like I was always looking at the next rank, because I didn't know that wasn't normal. Like I loved that Lauren said that, because after I went presidential diamond, Jade was like, I don't even know what just happened. And I was like, what do you mean you don't know what just happened? And she was like, I was like, don't people usually do that? And she was like, no, like they don't. And so I didn't know that. So stop looking left, stop looking right, stop looking at who's promoting and who's not promoting and who's mass enrolling and who's completing steps to success. Look, stay in your lane, you guys, and work towards what you want to, like whatever rank you want. Just get to work, get with your team, get with your downline, and you guys have to be willing to put in the work. If you're not willing to put in the work and you're not willing to put in the late hours and you're not willing to like do the things it takes to get there, because it's not been a breeze for anybody. Even though I promoted super quickly, I've been in this business almost 5 years, and it's not always been a breeze. We've lost Ryan's dad. I've had a stillborn child. I've been in a car accident. I just had another miscarriage. And guess what? I'm still here because that's what residual income is going to do for you. Those cabs, the businesses that I've built after I went diamond, those people are still enrolling. Those people are still building their businesses. And that's where your residual income is coming. So like while you're feeling it, while you're ready to promote and doing it, do it, because that's what's going to set you up for the times that you don't feel like working, those times that you are going through things, because you're always going to have that residual income and those cabs and those people that are working and stuff. And that's where your business is going to thrive. So just make sure you guys know what you want. You know the compensation plan. Stop looking left, stop looking right, stop comparing yourself, and just do what you have to do to get it done. Because if you want to go diamond, you're just going to have to do it, and you're going to have to put it out there and actually believe that that's something you can do. Because I guess if I can do it, anybody can do it. And like it's the same now as it was 4.5 years ago. Cheyenne, when she came out of conference, remember her talking about she was ranking as an executive. And all of a sudden she pops up, she's double, she's triple, she's presidential, like all in 1 year, you guys. I watched her flourish, and literally just that 10-month like time frame, and so it can still be done. You just have to believe in yourself, and you have to be willing to put in the work and talk to so many people. Okay, I'm done.
So good, y'all. If she can go presidential diamond in 4 months, what took me 2 years, you can go diamond in literally a week if you wanted to. You just have to believe that you can do it. So I love those tips so much. Okay, so Kelsey, let me unmute you. Okay, you're good.
Hi. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating so fast. I was like trying to get in here. You guys, have you ever seen the GIF where it's like, that was me. I was like, oh my gosh, get me in here, get me in here. Okay. So I am so excited, you guys. My name is Kelsey Thornton. I joined this business almost 5 years ago, which is crazy. My voice is still in Tampa. No regrets, left it all out on the field over there in Tampa. But here's the thing, is for me, when I joined the business, you guys, I honestly just wanted $500. And I think that some of you guys are hiding behind that and saying, oh, I only wanted $500. I didn't necessarily want to go diamond. But when you see the energy from conference, even if you weren't there, you can see it in other people. And you see, holy moly, maybe this is possible for me. So I'm going to give you something that I wrote down, and I want all of you to write it down. Shay, if you can type it in the comments real quick. An army of sheep led by a lion will always defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. I'm going to repeat that one time. An army of sheep led by a lion will always defeat an army of lion led by a sheep. This is going to blow your mind, because probably the most common thing that I hear that holds people back from promoting is my team isn't working. Okay. And what Kortney just said is so true, right? Like, it's not them, it's you. Because if you're the lion, you do whatever it takes to get it done. I don't care if there's sheep on your team. You do whatever it takes. And I think that so often we get confused, because if you think you have to be the prettiest or the smartest or the fastest or whatever it is, it's not true, right? You have to stop looking left and stop looking right. Here's the thing, is the lion is considered the king of the jungle, right? But are they the biggest animal in the jungle? Nope, that's the elephant. Are they the strongest animal in the jungle? Nope. Are they the tallest animal in the jungle? Nope. Do you want to know what it is? It's because of their attitude and their belief. Okay, it's because of their attitude and their belief. If you look at what you think should be the king of the jungle, it's not the lion. So stop counting yourself out, because the only thing holding you back from promoting is you. That's it, sis. That's it. That's the only thing. I always say that leaders are born when you get a new discovery system, like a new belief system. If you discover a new belief system, because the reality of it is, you guys, your life is exactly what you think it should be. Okay? It's not what you deserve. It's not what you're worth. It's what you think it should be. So for a second, I was over here thinking, dang, I don't know if I can make more than $17,000 a month. I don't know if I can make more than $2,000 a month. I don't know if I can. But you're where you are is exactly where you believe you should be, what you believe you should be. And here's the thing, is that the only way you can change it is if you start believing that you should be better. The moment I started believing, you know what? I should be a diamond. That's what conference is so powerful. That's why getting on these Zooms is so powerful. It's because you see people who are just like you, and you're like, this is awesome, but why is she any different than me? Right? So start changing your belief about this. Here's the other thing is, in order to promote, and this goes along the same lines, but I tell my team this all the time, in order to promote, you have to be solid. You have to be solid. Stop worrying about what this person's doing, what this person is doing, because a solid, like, you can't fix everyone. There's no way you're always going to fix everyone, right? But you have to be whole, like a whole person, in order for you to inspire anybody, right? So focus on getting you right. And it goes back to the airplane example. I'm sure you've all heard it, but you have to give yourself oxygen before they say, what's the first thing they say? Give yourself oxygen before you can help somebody else. Okay. So pour into yourself. I always tell people that, like, God chose you. If he's giving you this opportunity to work harder, then take it. Then take it. Take this opportunity, because right now you have the opportunity to do something legendary. We're never going to get the momentum of the first quarter of 2020 back ever again. And you will never regret working your butt off, staying up later, getting up earlier. You never regret that. You'll never, ever regret that. And that is honestly what it's going to take. Because here's the thing. Nobody cares what your goal is. They care about what you're willing to sacrifice in order to get it. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. Nobody cares about what your goal is, because everybody who joins the Olympics, guess what they want? They want to win the race. They want the gold medal. That's why they join. But what are you willing to sacrifice to get the goal? Okay. And I hate the word sacrifice, because sometimes I think that people think, oh my gosh, I'm going to like have to become this person who never leaves their house. You guys know, no, that's not what we're talking about. But what we are talking about is an investment of your time. It's an investment, because guess what? The return that you get on that is exactly why me and Shay and Kortney and Tiffany and all these amazing people are speaking, because we've been able to see that their investment was worth it. It was worth it. So here's the thing. I want you guys to get to know your charts. Absolutely. I want you to know your charts, but you guys know how to do the charts. You guys know how to do it, right? Like, you know how to do the charts. Put a 1 in the comments if you know how to freaking do the charts. Like, if you've seen a Ruby chart, if you know how to do it. We're not on here to tell you how to freaking do a Ruby chart and build a diamond chart. What you have to stop looking down at your chart and start looking up at your people. These are not boxes, they're people. They aren't just vehicles to get you where you want to go. They are people that you are investing in to make better humans. So know what your chart is and what you need and all of that. But instead of staying so head down in E-Suite and all these things, pick up the phone and call your team. How are you doing? What can I do to serve you? What can I do to be a better leader? What do you want? Remind them of their why. Get in their space. Get in their space and talk to them about what's holding them back. You guys just have to learn how to ask better questions. The question is not why are you not enrolling? It's what can I do and help you start enrolling more? What do you think is going to help you? What can I do to help you? Okay. So last thing is that I'm going to say is that you're making this harder for yourself than it needs to be. Because if you decide right now and you say, you know what, like I should have been diamond last year, I should have been diamond yesterday, nothing's going to get in my way. This is the priority of this is what it's going to take. You guys, I'm going back to my lion example. The only reason the lion is the king of the jungle is because of the way he thinks about the elephant and the way that the elephant thinks about him. The elephant runs when he sees the lion, but the elephant doesn't even know, holy crap, if I step on the lion, I'm going to crush it, right? So say to your chart, I'm the lion, you're the elephant. I'm about to step on you, right? I'm about to walk all over you. I'm about to scare you. And guess what? This is it. You're the lion. Take over your chart and go at it with a whole new attitude. That's what I got.
Boom, baby. That was so good. That made me think of how Zig Ziglar says, if you help more people get what they want, you will get what you want. So if you pour more into your people, like she said, just call your people. Just recognize your people and you will go diamond, because the more you pour into them, there you go. Boom. Diamond's right there. I love it. Okay. Tiffany Herr, you are next, sister.
Hi. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. I am freaking so fired up. I'm over here like, preach. Let's go. Steven's in the background over here getting hyped. He's like, let's preach, Kelsey. Go, boo. We're like hyped right now in the room. Like, just loving life. Okay, you guys. I'm Tiffany Herr. I'm an ambassador diamond. I got started almost 6 years ago, coming on the 12th of this month. I was just a mom who was working 2 jobs 7 days a week. We were the typical family living paycheck to paycheck. And I wanted more. I didn't go to college, you guys. So I didn't have a bunch of options to make a bunch of money. And let's be honest, some of you might be on here and be like, I thought I was going to be able to make a lot of money and I'm not making anything. And I'm not even using my degree. So really at this point, where do you make the money? I don't know. It's here. So anyway, my fiance actually mentioned network marketing to me, said, have you ever thought about doing something like that? And I thought, you know what? I watched my mom when I was growing up dabble here and there and stuff. And she always brought in extra income from our family. And I can tell you right now, we always did something. Like we were either on vacation or they were taking us out on the weekends. My parents were paying for pizza every Friday night for all my friends. I mean, they always had extra, but we were not rich, guys. So it was always my mom picking things up and doing things from the side, and it was network marketing. So I was not opposed to it at all. I remember I started doing my research, and what do you know? This is not a coincidence, but the It Works wrap popped up onto my Facebook, you guys. And when I seen the wrap, I thought, holy moly, I just had a C-section. If that thing tightens, toads, and firms, I'm going to be a millionaire. Let me show you something. This is the Millionaire's trophy right here. So I'm just telling you right now, I spoke that into existence. And let me tell you, I mean that when I say that. I literally said, if this wrap works, I will be a millionaire. Let me tell you something. I contacted this girl. She kept posting about this income chart. And I remember I couldn't even afford a $25 wrap. I told her in a week, I will call you and I'll pay for a $25 wrap and I'll try it out. I saw her posting about this chart and this number stuck out to me. How many of you see double diamond and you're like, dude, life changing? The number 6,000, I'll never get that out of my mind. I told people, I was like, dude, you guys, if I go double, I'm rich. Y'all better watch out. I'm coming through. Let's get it. So I remember I contacted her. I watched her. And when I watched her, I thought, dude, if she can do it, why can't I do it? Like, why can't I? And so anyway, it was a Wednesday morning. I'll never forget. My tax check hit my account 9 a.m. I text her and I said, what's your link? She thought I was going to buy some wraps. I ended up joining the business and I went diamond in 30 days, double diamond in 60, triple diamond in 90, presidential in a year, ambassador in 2 years, and then hit the Millionaires Club in 3. And it was oh my gosh, it was the most wild ride of my life. But let me tell you something. Everyone always says, what did you do in those first 30 days? So let me tell you, number one, I was hyped. When I say hyped, okay, you guys, first of all, you can see me right now. I'm so hyped right now. Thank you, Kelsey. Hype me up. Give me some love. So I was hyped, you guys. I was so excited. I literally at 9 o'clock signed up. Within 1 hour, I had all my trainings done on my eSuite. I was on YouTube watching Stephanie Dunn. Go, seriously, scroll all the way back to her thing. You'll see her. She's sitting in this little white room on this little chair. You won't even recognize her because she's grown so much, like just as a human being and a leader and as number one in our company. I got on there and I started doing all my research. How can I be the best in network marketing? I mean, I was training myself within 1 day, 24 hours, because let me tell you something, guys. I joined with barely anything in my pocket, and $99 was a lot for me. So I'll tell you what, if I'm going to join something, I'm going all in. And some of you on this right now, you're not all in. You're 99.9%. And you're on that little fine line. If you don't jump all in, you're not going to hit your goals because you're wishy-washy. People can feel that. Even if you don't feel that or you feel like people can't feel that because you're faking it, let me tell you something. People can see that. So you need to be all in tonight. So when you get off this Zoom, which you're already on fire, I can see all you guys freaking out. When you get off this Zoom tonight, you're all in. That's it. 100% you go hard. You don't quit until you get to the top. And then when you get to the top, you do it all over again. You never quit. So, but I'm saying go, go, go until you can't go anymore. So that's my number one tip. Get hyped. Be so hyped that when people contact you, they're like, I don't even know why I'm about to join this business, but I'm just going to join because you got me so hyped. I actually signed up. I'll never forget this. This girl called me, local to me. She called me, and her name was Callie. I'll never forget this. This was 4 years ago. Her name was Callie. She called me, and she goes, hey, will you meet me at a Starbucks? I want to talk to you about your business. I said, yeah, sure. So I met her up there. I was so hyped when I was talking to her that she signed up on the spot, called me the next day, and was like, dude, I don't even know what I just signed up for. I need you to come back to Starbucks and tell me what to do. Like, I'm so confused. I don't even know what the business is. She's like, you're just so hyped. I just was like, yeah, let's do it. So that's what I'm talking about. She was so hyped. She didn't even know why or what she wanted to do, but I was just there and I was just telling her, you got this. Let's go. People need confirmation that you are going to be there for them and that this is the best decision that they've ever made. And some of you aren't even believing in that yourself. So how are you going to make somebody else want to join your team if you can't even believe that you're theirs? So come on, get hyped. Okay, number 2, just do it. You don't need to know everything, okay? I had not tried to rap until my 2nd month in and hit diamond in 30 days. You don't need it. I know everyone's saying try product, and I'm with you. I get that. We should be using products. We should be trying them, but I did it without, okay? Because I was just excited. Again, I was on my Facebook, on my Instagram, and I was literally posting 6 times a day, just being honest, okay? Actually, to a point of me posting before and after so much that people were contacting me, and they were like, hey, Tiff, I have a really quick thing to say to you. I think somebody hacked your Facebook. And I was like, what do you mean? And they were like, there's like all these like bellies that keep popping up on your Facebook. I think somebody hacked it. I was like, oh no, girl, that's me. That's my business. So you want to try a rap? That's how aggressive I was. I was like, oh, anybody who I came in contact with, they knew. I had my gear on, you guys. I had my Blitz cards. Not a single day went by that I wasn't out there literally touching, reaching, whatever I could to meet somebody so I could tell them about what I have my hands on, okay? So if you're not willing to go out and abouts around your town or wherever to talk to people about your business, then you better be sending some messages. Hey girl, were you interested in making some extra income? It's a simple question, and here's a great way to always end your message to somebody. Hey girl, we just wanted to reach out to see if you wanted to make some extra income. Figure it wouldn't hurt to ask. People love that last sentence because it's like super lackadaisy and people are like, oh, she's leaving it in my court. Maybe I am interested in it. And you kind of confuse them by that last sentence. So send that last sentence, and I swear it always leaves the ball in their court and they feel like they're in control, but you're the one in control. Okay, so just do it. Make the post, make the blitz, make the conversation, go to Starbucks, whatever you do. You don't need to know everything. Literally tell them you'll find the answer for them later. You don't need to know everything. Next thing, you need to call every single person. If your goal is diamond, which that's why all of you are on here, so I don't even know why I said that, but your goal is diamond, okay? You need to be calling your brother, your aunt, your sister, your cousin, your mother, your best friend, your mother's best friend, and you need to say, hey, next Friday, and hear me when I say this. I didn't ask, hey, next Friday, do you? I said, hey, next Friday, on the 27th, I'm going to be coming over with some of my products. Is there any way you could get some of your friends over there to try some of this stuff? And I'm telling them, I'm going to bring it over. So I'll bring everything you need. You just bring all your friends. You go to their house and you have a sample party. You know why? Guys, back in the day, I was having 4 to 5 parties a day. That's why I went diamond so quick. I got in front of people who I would have never have gotten in front of. I was rapping them. I was showing them a catalog, and people were like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll sign up as a loyal customer. I was leaving with 5 to 6 loyal customers in an hour, you guys, an hour. So if you know your mom has multiple friends, then you get your little products together, and if you're new on here, you get your upline or find somebody that's local to you that has products, and you say, can I borrow some products? I'll pay you back or whatever. That's what we're here for. We're all one team, one mission. Let me borrow your stuff, and let me go throw this party over here. Like, you got to be so just intentional of getting in front of people, because we got to get out from behind our computers. I'm telling you right now, you will be shocked. Another for instance, I went to a party, talked about the opportunity, signed 4 distributors in a 2-hour period. 4 distributors. How many of us are doing that on social media? Crickets, okay? Just saying. No, I know. Some of you are out here doing that, and that's amazing. But for the most part, we're not. But when you get in front of somebody and they see that you're a real human being, they're like, wow, she's a real human being, all these things. They're going to be so excited. And they're going to be like, you know what? If she can do it, I can do it. Let's sign up. Let's go. And you got these codes. Use them, okay? My last thing is consistency. And I know a lot of people on here are talking about that too, but I just have to end with this. You have no idea how important it is to be consistent. And some of you may even be doing things and you may be thinking, oh, that's so repetitive. Like, I don't want to post something that I posted yesterday, but you don't understand. Susie might not have seen what you posted yesterday or the day before or the day before that. It's called algorithm. They've never seen your post. Some people message me and they're like, I don't even know what you do. What's your post about? And I'm like, what? Been it for 6 years. I post about it every day, but whatever. Here's what I do. So you guys, it's algorithm. Post about it every single day. And you know what? How many of you have bought something recently because you kept seeing it, right? Like it kept popping up in your face and you're like, you know what? If she's going to do it, I'm going to do it. There was a stupid Revlon blow dryer thing that like gives you a blowout, okay? And I bought it because these girls wouldn't stop talking about it. And it was in my face. And I was like, you know what? It's only $45. I guess I'll buy it off Amazon. So that's what I'm trying to say. If this person wouldn't have kept posting about this blow dryer, I would have never have bought it. But I bought it after like 27 times of her posting about it. So it takes 7 to 21 times for people to buy from you. Don't stop posting. Keep being consistent. Takes 21 days to make a habit. Go so hard. for the next, till the end of this month, go so hard. And I bet with your consistency, it becomes a habit. And that's what this business is all about, being consistent and forming good habits and just going out there and killing it. I love you guys. Let's go.
I'm so hyped. My freaking chest hurts right now. Like, I feel the fire coming through the screen right now. Anybody else? You're hyped. Yes. Okay. Wow. Okay. Amber, where are you here? Bring it home, baby.
Hi, you guys. Oh my gosh. How exciting and fun and crazy has tonight been? Like, we almost didn't even get on. It's kind of crazy. So I know everyone's kind of been talking about different things of how to get to diamond, but I want to give you guys the absolute non-negotiables that are a must for your business to create a long-term substantial business. All right. And I'm going to give you guys this list. I also just posted what I'm telling you in all the pages, so you guys don't ask me for it or blow up my inbox, please. Like, it's so crazy. So I want to make sure that everyone has this. Okay. Now, I have been in this business for almost 8 years. I've been in the top 150 for 7 years without bonuses, and bonuses are great. We want to go for them. At minimum, every single person should be going diamond, okay? But you have to know where you're going, and you can't just jump in and say, oh, I want diamond now, I'm going to start working, all right? I'm going to teach you how to go diamond, double, and all the way to ambassador. Consistency is king, okay? And cash is king, and we're not going to forget about that as well, you guys. But with diamond, with these, any rank, I don't even care. With building a business, you've got to be excited, okay? And your excitement sells. Now, I'm going to share with you guys, and I'm going to be super vulnerable with you guys. I speak from the heart, all right? I message, nothing wrong with it. I post, nothing wrong with it. I meet up, nothing wrong with it, right? There's no right or wrong way to build this business. And the last thing we want you guys to do over the next 56 days that we have these bonuses for, the last thing we want you guys to do is to try and find a new platform to build on, all right? And you have to earn the privilege of, if you aren't consistent on Facebook and Instagram, you don't get TikTok, okay? Like, sorry, not sorry. If you haven't even mastered something, don't try and bring something on, okay? If you are and you're slaying it and you can handle another platform, then yes, go add Instagram or go add Facebook or go add TikTok, whatever that is for you. But please do not take the time right now while we're in momentum to go and try and be distracted learning something new, whatever that platform is for you, okay? And again, I might get my butt handed to me for saying that, but the last thing we need is for you guys to be starting fresh right now. Does that make sense? Sorry, I'm like so lit, I just spit everywhere. All right, so I'm going to teach you guys consistency with Facebook and Instagram. Again, earn the privilege of opening up a new platform, but if you cannot, and I mean this with every loving yellow ounce of my big red heart, if you cannot be disciplined and consistent, good luck, okay? I said it, sorry. All right, this is gonna be your new daily task list. Now, I say task and I don't say a number because we could add to this and we can also take away from this, all right? This is non-negotiables, whether you're sick in bed, whether you're moving, whether your life's crazy, whether, I don't care what is going on in your life, this is what you guys must do, all right? Must, not, well, I didn't feel like it today. I don't care, all right? So this is what you guys are going to do. This is 7 things that you guys are going to do, non-negotiables every single day at minimum, okay? This does, no, you can add to this, you can do different numbers, but here's what we're going to do, all right? You're going to show your face every single day. People want to see you. They don't want to see a grid. They don't want to see just stories after stories after stories after stories. You're going to show your face every day. Messy hair, crazy not makeup. I don't care what you look like. You can go follow me and see that I'm not a 10 all the time, all right? You're going to show your face making a product every day consistently, whether that's celery, coffee, reds, skinny brew, chai. I don't care what it is. What are you taking every single day? That product needs to be consistent, all right? Facts tell, stories sell. So when you're posting a slide about the celery and keto coffee, those are my 2 every day. It's real. Sometimes you guys, I feel like we get into such a habit that we forget that, like, we haven't posted about it because we're just like, oh, I just drink my reds every day. Well, yeah, but have you shared it, okay? Facts tell, stories sell. So what are the facts about the product? Now, this is where you as a new distributor need to be passionate about the products, okay? Do you guys know that our collagen has 5 types of collagen in it? 5 types. Most only have 1. Ours has 5. That's a selling point, all right? It's a fact that will tell, tell, but stories that will sell. And so if I say, oh my gosh, our collagen has 5 types of collagen in it, most only have 1. And the first thing that I noticed was that I actually slept through the night. How many people are like, pick me, I want collagen because I want to sleep through the night. So show your face making a product every single day with facts and a story. Facts and a story, okay? That's number 1, all right? Number 2, make a post about your story, past, present, future. That is a story, okay? So whether it be small or big or something that, you know, I could say, you know, today I'm actually so thankful that I could fill up my gas tank, because just a few years ago, we would never be able to fill up a full gas tank. Thanks to this business, I can't wait to be able to help someone else with gas. Okay, past, present, future, where I've been, where I'm at, where I'm going. That's your story. It doesn't always have to be like, oh my gosh, do you understand that I was on WIC and food stamps 7 years ago and today I'm a multimillionaire? Nobody cares, guys. Like people need the small things, all right? Make a post about your story, and your story, you have one right now. You absolutely have one. If you started yesterday, you still have a story. And so be loud about your story. Post your story every day on your wall on IG and Facebook, all right? Number 3, go to your friends list. This is a new thing that I found out just like the week before conference, and it's been insane, all right? Number 3, go to your friends list, click on friends, all friends, sort, all right? Newest to oldest, and you're gonna do the newest friends, and you're gonna engage with 3 things on their page, per page, 3 things, 25 friends, all right? You're gonna go to the oldest friends, meaning who did I add when I very first started Facebook back in 2004? I don't even know when I started. And I'm going to go through the oldest, and I'm going to engage with them, 3 things on the page, 25 people. So 25 new, 25 old. And what this is going to do is it's going to shift your algorithm. So then their starts going to come showing up in your friends list. And it gives you the opportunity to look at your old friends and say, if I go to their profile and they haven't posted since 2016, delete, bye, gone. I got to be expanding my market and adding new people. All right. Number 4, you're going to go to Instagram and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to click on your following, okay, and your followers, and you can sort. There's a little circle with arrows up and arrows down. There's videos. If you guys honestly just try, like, don't DM us and ask us for all the small details. If you just go and be proactive, you can figure this out, all right? Go to Instagram, sort, go to following, sort. There's a little circle, click on sort, newest and oldest. Same exact thing on Instagram. What this does is this allows me to go to Instagram and go to all the people that I've been following. It'll be in numerical order. So from when you started to when you went, and it allows me to go and be able to send messages like this. And I'm going to play one so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm not just saying this to like give you guys stuff. Like I'm currently doing this. All right. 37 minutes ago, 2 hours, I was doing this. All right. So here it is. Hey girl, I have a quick question. What is your primary and secondary language? Okay. That was a different one. What is this one? Hey Tina, I wanted to send you a quick message. This is probably really random, but every time I see your profile, I just think, gosh dang it, she'd be so good at what I do. And I'm opening up 3 positions today to partner with me as a brand ambassador. They just discounted the startup fee, which is only $69. I think how many things have you wasted $69 on? And this is going to be a one-on-one partnership with me to help you go diamond level, $2,000 income and a $15,000 bonus. I know it sounds crazy, but I actually got the bonus myself, so I know that it is real money. I've been doing this full time for almost 8 years now, which I'm sure you've seen through my profile and whatnot since we've been friends for a while. But I wanted to reach out and offer it to you. If you could just let me know today, either way, yes or no, if it's for you or not for you, no problem either way. But I thought I'd ask. Okay, now here's what I can say when I go to my oldest following. Because I can say, I'm sure you've seen on my profile because I've been consistent. I'm sure we've been friends for such a long time that you've actually been able to see what I do and how I'm able to make a full-time income. And that's why I go to my oldest and I message them, all right? If it's not for them, you guys, then you can ask them to host a post for you. So you can say, hey girl, I'm sure you have seen how busy I am. I'm not sure if this is for you or not, but I am so slammed. Can I send you a post to make? Okay, there's so many options. And if they're new, you can say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you're new. Thanks for accepting my friend request. I love that you're having a baby. I love that X. I love that whatever. So you're going to go to Instagram and you're going to do the same thing. All right. And you're going to like 2 other things and you're going to comment on 2 other things. And the minimum is going to be 15 plus people a day. All right. And your number is you're going to get to pick your number. All right. I'm going to go through these really quick. Number 5, you're going to learn 1 product a day. Okay. When I started, I didn't have Zooms, I didn't have an upline, and I didn't have a place to learn things. The only thing I had was my eSuite, my website. Same for you. What would you guys do if you didn't have us? What would you do if you didn't have an upline to tell you about each of the products? This should take you 5 minutes a day to learn a new product. It is not that hard. Print it, highlight it, write about it, post about it. And as you learn more about the products, your passion for the business and the products are going to grow. All right. Remember, facts tell, stories sell. So I'm going to share someone's results in my story every single day about the product that I learned, or I'm going to pick a product a week, however you want to do that. All right. Number 6, message 10 people. And this is what I do. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not saying that messaging is right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But the 4th thing is going to Instagram, sorting newest and oldest, and doing liking and commenting on 2 other things. And if they have a story, watch their stories. But number 5, you're going to learn a product. All right. Number 6, you're going to message 10 people about being a product tester, and you're going to message 20 about the opportunity. Now, again, those numbers can change. It really should be higher if you're wanting to do diamond in the next 56 days. All right. But you don't want to get blocked. And that's why I say keep the numbers small, more consistent. So the people that I'm going to message are going to be people that vote on the post that I've already made between steps 1 through 4. And I'm going to message them. That is me. If they're viewing and if they're following me, that gives me permission to message them. That's not a cold message. My heart isn't cold. I don't believe in cold messaging. I'm not going to go someone who I'm not following, who I haven't built a relationship, and message them. Absolutely not. But what I want to do is I want to be proactive. Posting is not asking, you guys. It's just not asking, okay? So message people about the opportunity. Once you guys have your 6 customers for the year, everyone needs 6 new customers directly below them for the year. Once you have those 6 customers, your focus should be mainly solely opportunity. All right. And but besides posting about the products, everyone should be recruiting. That is where we make big bucks. If somebody gets their 6 customers, they're going to earn a little bit of commission. If you get 3 distributors, you got $450 in bonuses. Where do I want to spend majority of my time? Recruiting, focusing on the opportunity. Okay. And then you're going to add new friends every day on Facebook and IG in a specific area that you want to build. And you can do that on IG and Facebook. And as you guys do this, just this minimum consistently, I'm going to constantly be expanding my network. I'm going to constantly have new recruits. I'm going to constantly be signing up new products and learning about new products and being excited about the products, and maybe learn something about a new product that you haven't tried that you might like. Okay. So I just talked really, really, really fast. I did post again this list. And the thing about this, you guys, is that you either did it or you didn't do it. This is a measurable result where you can say, gosh, I haven't signed up any customers. Have you even posted about the products? Gosh, I haven't signed up any distributors. Have you even shared your story? Do people even know what you do? You guys, I've been in this 8 years and still people are like, what do you do? I'm like, what? Like, it blows my mind. So if you're not doing the minimum, you don't have permission to message people. You don't even have permission to say, hey, I've been in the business, but I haven't been consistent. But do you want me to mentor you? Guys, consistency is key. And I can honestly say for the last 7, almost 8 years, I have worked every single day, non-negotiable. Every day I've done something for my business. Every day I've done the minimum. Every day I can do this if my kids are crazy, if I'm losing my mind, if I'm slammed busy, I can do this. And it takes such a minimal amount of time. And it's actions that are going to get you there. It's not just staring at a diamond chart for 56 days and hoping that it just falls into your lap. You have to do the work behind it, which you have to have excitement. And how am I going to be excited if I haven't shared about my coffee? And you guys, legit, this new Skinny Brew is why I'm so fired up. I was disgusted the first time I tried it because I'm not a black coffee drinker. And then I mixed the chai with the Skinny Brew, and I have been lit ever since. And it's stupid. Like, literally within 10 minutes, I'm focused. I'm like taking notes. Like, who am I? I'm green. This is crazy. But you guys, legit, I posted all of this in the Exploding to Emerald page and the Emerald Diamond Double page. Emerald Diamond Double page is only for emeralds and above. Exploding to Emeralds is for everyone else, and they're corporate led. So they are there right here. They're there. I'll give them to all the hosts as well, so they can also share them in their pages as well. But you guys, Skinny Brew is life. Everyone needs it, loves it. It's phenomenal. Anyways, that's it. Hopefully that was what you wanted.
I love it. I love how we got the hype and then we got Amber's technical side. Like, we got all the details. You have everything that you need to go diamond, guys. And the last tip that I want to leave you with, that I went live in my team page before this, so it was like super on my heart. None of us tried to figure out how. None of us sat there and were like, okay, but this is this and this is this, and we're this far, and I don't know how to do this, and I don't know how to do that, and I don't know how to do this. You don't try to figure it out, okay? You do the 6 list. You do the 6 things you're supposed to do every single day, give or take, and you do maximum effort. You don't sit there and get crippled by all the million things that you could get lost in, because what's going to happen is you're going to get stuck. You're going to sit here and try to go through all these different things that you don't know how to do. And what happens when you don't know how to do it? A confused mind says no. You will stop right here and get stuck in your tracks. You don't have time to think about it. You've got 56 days to earn a $15,000 bonus. I've seen crazier things happen, so you've got to make a decision. You've got to get to work. You've got to work with your upline, and you've got to run like nobody is watching. Like, you've just got to go. And the last thing that I want to say is, if you were at conference, you've already heard this. When Jade stood up on stage and she said, people are going to tell you you can't. Your team's probably going to quit. There's going to be people that are out here that are so loud, but you've got to start running so fast that the only thing you hear is the wind in your ears, and you don't even hear yourself. Do not stop. Do not slow down. Take everything that you took tonight. Take all the technicals that Amber just gave you, all the ways to work this business, and get to work, because I fully believe that each of you can do this. You've just got to believe it at the end of the day. You have to know what you want, and you've got to start running. I love y'all. This will be up on my YouTube to share. Thank you for everybody who volunteered as tribute and got off. This was the most fire training ever, and I'm so ready to see all of you announced as a diamond leader who just earned a $15,000 bonus. And not only will you get to do that, you'll get to help every single person on your team finally see that they can do it because you did too. Good night, guys.